thought we were supposed to hit them to break them, but that was not the case. That explains why my plan from before didn't work. That was a nice little tips in the last ones, which I never got it to work, but I assume you could have baited them in. More of the horrible acid, that's lovely. Drops look loose, I might be able to shift them, but they're more likely to bury me alive. Well! Oh wait, we can just push this, can't we? No? Okay. And what room is that? Have I been in there? It's a locker room. I don't recall being in a locker room. But, nuh-uh. Oh, good. I'm very quick. Probably not. Was that genuinely insect repellent he gave me, or just more painkillers? I think it was just more painkillers. Fuck. Still not dead. Okay. Oh. 24th of February, 1972. I write this note in the knowledge that it may well serve as my last will and testament to scary music again. Myself and 3 other miners have been trapped beneath the main shaft to the surface for what we believe to be 3 days. But with no daylight and increasing dehydration, it's impossible to tell. The only thing keeping us alive is the hope that there could be a rescue team already on the way. We were also positive at the start, but that seems long ago now. Renton was the first to crack, sometime during the first night. We all just lay there, trying to sleep through the sound of his wailing and sobbing, trying to pretend his problems weren't our own, and that he was weak for having given up so soon. The fact was, he was dealing with the situation pretty realistically. Our chances of survival get smaller every hour. Since then, he hasn't said much, but the despair that gripped him seems to have spread through the rest of us like a cancer. We were such fools to ignore the foreman, and he paid for that with his life. When he started putting security code locks on all the doors, we thought he was crazy. There's only us down here after all, so why should we need codes to access places we're all allowed to go? He gave us all code sheets, made us swear to keep them safe. Mine hasn't left my locker more than once. It's still there. Doesn't get much safer than that. We asked him who we were keeping them safe from, but he never said. It was a pain in the arse, is what it was. I had to trek all the way to that crazy biologist's office in the mining room this morning just to check the codes for Section C. Okay, biologist's office. But he obviously knew something about these mines we didn't. Some of the guys started acting weird. Not crazy weird, just not normal. That didn't stop a couple of them being carted off to mainland Europe for psychiatric help. It was no one I knew well, until the incident 3 days ago. We were in chemical storage, and one of the guys, who had seemed pretty straight, just started shouting. It wasn't a normal kind of shouting. I'm not any kind of wordsmith, so I just don't know how to describe what noises he was making. We'll just have to stick with not normal. Anyway, he managed to hurt a couple of guys, damage some equipment before we got him under control. Nothing serious. When we released him, he seemed okay. Phased, but alright. Didn't really know where he was. Faraway look in his eyes. That look. I'll remember that for the rest of my days, even if there aren't many more of them. His pupils weren't dilated. They just seemed to take up more space than they should be possible. Black and horrible. Then he snapped and grabbed one of the high-rated explosive packs. We knew what he intended, saw it in those eyes. Those that could made a run for it, but the guy was already bearing down on the foreman. He didn't have a chance. There were 5 of us who made it out of the exit shaft. Only 4 survived the explosion. The elevator shaft collapsed in on us, and now it's anyone's guess how many are still trapped down here. The last thing I saw was those eyes. It seemed like they were staring at me, and me alone. Staten. Okay, let's keep checking out the lockers. Okay, so his codes are somewhere in this room. Yeah. Hey, if this is functional, I'd like to take it. Extra light. Are these... what are these? Okay. Gross things.
Unless my friends lie somewhere near you now. A friend in need is a friend indeed. But a friend that's dead is a poor conversationalist. May they rest in pieces, ruptured, decomposing pieces.
I didn't, that must be the elevator. How can you tell that that's a route up to the surface? You can see... Ah! No! Can we wash it? I guess we can try putting it under the ultraviolet light. Are we thinking that red is miles? If this note is ultraviolet, that would be pretty incriminating. On the other hand, we don't know that he wrote the stuff in here, just kind of assuming. 1371, alright. Here we go. Okay. I feel like we're probably getting close to the end. Oh, more dogs. Okay, the lake. Alright, we just came out of section B. It's another door to section B, don't need it. Incinerator, chemical storage, more chemical storage, and a lake.
Really? The hunger is becoming rather uncomfortable here. How far away are you? You cannot be far. I am held captive by a wall of stone in the northeast of the mine. As in any drama, there are many roles to be played.
Potions,
You
so
must act the scientist
storage.
in mixing potions, act the renegade in plots of destruction. On your travels through the tools with which you will fashion my rescue, you may discover the place of my last meal. Be careful. The shiny, solid floor of water is not as solid as it seems. Poor Red was almost swallowed whole. The two fools heavy metal plummeted into my domain have long since departed, though not I expect from whence they came. I ate ravenously of biped meat that day, but Red promises feasting only began when the man became pungent, when the stench of life had gone, and only the sweet aroma of decay remained.
Explosive to free Red. Oh no, not another worm. It's another worm. Yup. Button. Do I need to keep running or am I safe now? Safe here. Fuck! Get up! Oh, no, no, no. Aw. Okay, go, 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 go. Press the button. Yeah, you weren't kidding about it taking too long. Push the button. Jump. 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 Push that button.
My brain can barely imagine the feats of action man-like heroics you must be performing to save old Red. I am waiting so close now for you to blow down the walls of my earthbound prison cell and release me from this mortal coil.
Get up, dang it. Alright. Happy to be done with that. Okay. That is good to have, and it's under P? No. Yes. Okay. What is this? Oh, just pulse, okay. So we've got... That's 3 now, I think. And 4. I think that's one on the down there. 5. 6. Count, just make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 30. There, it's me. I'm inside that box and outside it. I can't get things straight in my head. So, now in the in the papers about the artifact, it seems like they're talking about a specific one. So does that mean this thing is like just teleporting around, or did I misinterpret the who's and what's it? The papers. Okay. Okay, he's walking away. We're good. What do we got here? Going to a lake? Well. Alright. And he said northeast. So that would be the incinerator? Which we're also conveniently close to. Stuck. Pry open with the right tool. Yeah, I figured so. Broom. Gonna have to go to the lake, I guess, which is so far away. I went to a underground lake once. With a giant ass freaky fish in it. That had grown like, but they were native to the area, so they had to just keep bringing them in since they I guess won't mate. And I'm not sure why you would bother with that. Crouch again. Lovely. Cool, okay. Last Will and Testament of Joe Freeman. Final thoughts. 10/10/2000. So this is 30 years after the mine had closed or something? I don't know. Or 30 years after the stuff up top stopped anyway. I don't know. I'm so confused about the timeline. I, Joe Freeman, would like to leave all my personal belongings to my sister May, in the knowledge that she will distribute them wisely. We always used to say, better to die young than to never live at all. I guess we're going to get our wish. I know enough about survival to realize I won't be surviving much longer. Jono, my buddy, I just don't know. My left leg is broken in 3 places, and I suspect I may also have shattered my pelvic bone. Ouch. 3 hours ago, after we'd set up camp, Jono set off to find some usable timber for the fire. When he got back, he was very excited. I couldn't work out what it was that had got him so agitated, but I went along with it all the same. I should have recognized the signs. Soon after, he got worse. He jumped me when I turned away, burying my face in the snow, trying to suffocate me. I still don't know what he found in the ice to enrage him so. Lucky for me, the ground gave way and we both fell. I landed hard on ice and desperately clawed my way onto more solid ground. I was running on adrenaline, didn't notice the pain. I just knew that if I was going to die, I didn't want it to be in the frozen water beneath me. When you fall into a frozen lake, you don't just drown or freeze to death. Your whole body seizes up from the cold. Every instinct tells you to swim for the side, but your body won't let you. You gradually dip under the surface, your last breath expelled when you fell. But you don't drown there and then. Your body shuts everything down, survives on what strength you have left. You can last for an hour just floating there, slowly, slowly dying. So now I'm lying here, my soaked vortex slowly freezing me in place. Me on one side of the lake, Jono trapped on the other. I'm worried about him. From what I can see from this side, his arm's dislocated, his shoulder blade fractured, and his wrist broken. That's really specific for looking across a lake. I can't hear anything he yells, but he looks to be constantly muttering to himself, testing the ice with a crowbar from his pack. That would be how I get the door open. So I have to cross the frozen lake. That's great. I don't know how he can stand the pain or where his strength is coming from, but at any rate, something strange happened to him. Fortunately for me, he can't cross the ice. It'll give way under his weight. The only way to cross would be to carefully spread your weight evenly across the surface, and he looks in too much of a rush for that. There's a lot of drugs in my system right now. I have another bottle of painkillers. There's enough to finish the job. I always said I'd rather die pushing the boundaries than drift away in my sleep. I guess I didn't mean that after all. I'd rather gently slip away than die cold or bleeding. Poor guy. And what happened to his body is another question. It's like there's a carbon copy of me inside the artifact, except that there's more than one, and they're not very good copies. So, is this going to be a sound cue kind of thing? Or maybe I should walk on the wood? Okay, so, I'll read that again, I didn't catch the last bit. Okay, can we now jump to those, or does touching that mean I die? Let's find out. Hup! Nope, 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 nope. Get to this little island. It's my house. Okay, I see the crack, I think. Where's my goal? Is it that one? Guess he didn't make it, buddy. Could, get it up. Cut it off. Cut it off. Again. That's nice and gruesome. Okay, do you leave a journal or anything? Because that would be interesting to read. Guess not. That was so close! try being a little more careful with our jumps. Or, I don't know, let's see if walking around the edge is actually feasible. Maybe it is. Up. Alright. Suck it, ice. Okay. Now we gotta go back to the incinerator so we can save Red. There we go. Let's get the broom out of there. Screw the broom. I don't see it. Where is it? Don't tell me that I had to pick it up again, and I didn't. Because if that's what you're telling me, man, that kills my frame rate, which isn't great to begin with. No, get up. Okay. Mother. No, get up. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, hang on. Auto saves. Like. Couldn't save after I picked up the damn crowbar piece of damn shit. Up. Okay. Okay, that wasn't too bad.